and welcome to this morning's video all about building sentences. So it's a writing video. It's Mr. O'Donnell here. This is suitable for all ages. It's just a really simple explanation of how we can start with a really simple sentence and gradually add additional detail and make it a longer, more complicated sentence, which tells our reader much more. So as you can see from the screen in front of you, a sentence just needs two things, a subject and a verb. So the subject is what or who the sentence is about, and the verb is the action or the doing word, what they are actually doing. And then we can put our punctuation in, our full stop, our capital letter, and any other punctuation that we might need. So let's have a look at a couple of sentences that contain subjects and verbs. So our first sentence here is the man ran. That is a very simple sentence. The man is the subject, what the sentence is about, and the verb is ran. He ran. So that's all the sentence is about. Then we've got our capital letter at the beginning of the sentence and our full stop there at the end. Okay, the second sentence, the giant shark swam quickly. Now our subject is the shark. We've added a bit of description of the shark. There's a giant shark and the shark swam. And we've added an adverb to say how the shark swam, that it swam quickly. But our subject is shark and our verb is swam. And then our last one, a bit of a sciencey sort of sentence. Some of our electricity is generated by wind turbines. So the subject of the sentence is electricity, that's what it's about. And the verb is generated, to make, by wind turbines. So some of our electricity is generated by wind turbines. So you can see how the first sentence is really simple, just subject and verb. And then we start having a bit of other detail in the second and third sentences. So let's have a look at building a sentence from scratch. So here's our first sentence, really simple, just subject and verb. Mr. O'Donnell jumped, and then I've got my full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay, and because it's my name, I need to have capital letters there and a capital letter to begin the sentence. So there might be lots of questions from that sentence. Why did he jump? What made him jump? Was he jumping in a race or anything like that? So now we can start putting in more information. So our first attempt is Mr. O'Donnell jumped high into the air. So I've added some more detail about how I jumped or where I jumped. Mr. O'Donnell jumped high into the air, so I've added some more detail. So we often in school talk about something called tell me more. So a child or person will write a sentence and we ask them to tell me more about it. Tell me more about how they jumped. Tell me more about Mr. O'Donnell. So let's have a look at our next one. Terrified, Mr. O'Donnell jumped high into the air. So something has frightened Mr. O'Donnell and made him jump high into the air. Okay, let's see. I wonder what it was. Terrified, Mr. O'Donnell jumped high into the air because a tiger prowled into his office. So you can see how the sentence builds up from the really basic Mr. O'Donnell jumped into this one, and then finally I'm going to have a bit more detailed here. Terrified, a startled Mr. O'Donnell jumped high into the air because a tiger prowled into his office. So you can see there's lots more detail in that last one, but you can see how we've gradually built up the detail in the sentence by just adding extra bits, describing something, saying where, how, why. Okay, let's have a look at another example. Here, nice one. A wolf howled. Okay, there's our subject, the wolf. The sentence is about the wolf, and it howled. It made a howling noise. Okay, let's see why. A lone grey wolf howled. We might, just in here, want to put a comma in that sentence. Okay, so a lone grey wolf howled. Okay, next one. A lone grey wolf howled under the silver moonlight. So we've added a where under the silver moonlight, so at night time. Okay, so we're gradually adding that detail to the sentence. Let's bring this down. Take it out, and then loudly, a lone grey wolf howled under the silver moonlight. saying, again, we've got an adverb here saying how it happened. So let's see. Have a go with these starting sentences. So I've given you 5 really simple sentences with our subject and verb. See if you can expand them and build them up with more detail. So the first one, the man walked. What can you tell us about the man? How did he walk? Where was he going? A snake slithered. What was the snake like? How did it slither? Where did it slither? Where did it come from? The river flowed. What was the river like? Was it a torrent? Was it flowing really fast? Or was it a still, gentle flowing river? The pig rolled in the mud. What was the pig like? What was the mud like? How did it roll? And then the sun shone. What was the sun like? How did it shine? Okay, have a go at seeing what sentences you can create from those, and then start with another simple sentence. Make your own simple sentence up and have a go at doing those. Don't forget, you can send them into school when you're done, and let us know how you got on. Good luck, and look forward to seeing what you've come up with. See you soon.